Hello friends, I am Dr. P. K. Paul. Welcome to my channel. Let's think differently and change our lives. So, friends, today I read the book, What Your Doctor Doesn't Know About Nutritional Medicine May Be Killing You. Before to begin today's video, I inform you that the link of others chapter of this book is given at description. You may watch this. So, let's go to start. 4. Our repair system, the MASH unit. There will always be casualties of war. And the war that is being waged in our bodies is no different. In spite of our tremendous antioxidant defense systems, the enemy gets through and damages lipids, fats, proteins, cell walls, vessel walls, and even the DNA nucleus of the cell. Many research centers have now confirmed the existence of damage removal and repair systems for all of these oxidized, damaged by free radicals, proteins, cell wall lipids, and DNA. Simply put, our bodies have a sophisticated, state-of-the-art MASH unit. When I was a young physician, I realized the strong possibility that I would be called up to be part of a MASH unit in the Vietnam War. During my training at the University of Colorado Medical School, most of the residents had been to Vietnam and most of the interns were on their way. But as it turned out, by the time I finished my internship, the war had pretty much ended and the draft was no longer in effect. Though I never actually went to Vietnam, I remember the original movie, MASH, with all of the wounded soldiers being brought in by helicopter. The stressful, frantic surgeries that followed in attempts to mend soldiers are still vivid in my mind. Did you know the same scenario is happening every day inside our bodies? We have a sophisticated team of triage nurses, anesthesiologists, and surgeons that are busy repairing the damage caused by the free radicals our body is producing. There is both a direct repair system and an indirect repair system within each of our bodies. We really don't know much about the direct repair system, however, it is well documented that it does exist. Most of our knowledge centers instead on the indirect repair system. In the healthcare field, triage nurses are the ones who evaluate the patient to determine which patient is in the most critical condition and will be seen to detox first. Extensive studies have revealed that the triage nurses in our bodies recognize damaged cell parts and then repair them. The body doesn't just patch these cells, it actually tears them down completely and then rebuilds from scratch. Incredible, isn't it? Damaged proteins become brand new proteins, made with recycled amino acids. The body repairs altered fats and DNA in a similar manner. It is critical that you understand that the body has an amazing built-in ability to heal itself. As I reflect on the complex nature of this repair system and the functions of the cell, I know beyond doubt this is no random act of nature. During my first year of medical school, I studied the anatomy and function of the eye. As I observed the intricacy of the structure, I realized that this object could never have been the result of accidental chance and random selection. The retina itself is made up of 12 intricate layers and billions of specialized cells. The rods and cones in the retina gather the light waves and send these messages to the brain. Our brain interprets these impulses and creates our vision in vivid, moving, full color. Just take a moment to look out your nearest window and simply marvel at the gift of sight. This is no accident, it is an ingenious creation. These same thoughts come back to me now as I study the body's astonishing immune system and antioxidant defense system. I have no doubt that God is our true healer. I will give thanks to thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. David explained. God created a magnificent, earth suit, for us to take care of and to nurture. The best defense against getting chronic degenerative diseases is provided in our own bodies, not in the drugs prescribed. Biochemical researchers are now able to study the inner workings and complexities of each cell in our body. The cell is not simply a shell that contains a soft consistent gel, as many early evolutionists believed. It is instead filled with sophisticated structures, genetic codes, and transport systems that support life by their elaborate biochemical reactions. When I look at an ink pen, I try to imagine that some plastic, metal, and ink sat around for millions and millions of years and then suddenly, by chance, accidentally formed this pen. But then I think, maybe someone made it. The human body is a profoundly complicated creation, and the secrets we are learning about how it works and functions make it all the more incredible. The devastation of war. In spite of this tremendous defense and repair system inherent in our bodies, damage can still occur. Oxidative stress has the potential to overpower all of these protective systems and cause chronic degenerative diseases. During periods of particularly high production of free radicals, the defense and repair system can break down and no longer cope with the number of damaged proteins, fats, cell membranes, and DNA structures. When not properly repaired, damaged proteins can create further problems in cell function. Damaged lipids lead to rigid cell membranes. Oxidized cholesterol often leads to hardening of the arteries. And poorly repaired DNA chains lead to cell mutation is implicated in cancer and aging. Simply stated, when we overwork our built-in antioxidant defense and repair systems, significant damage occurs to the body and eventually may lead to any one of a number of chronic degenerative diseases. Biochemical researchers realized years ago that based on their estimates of damaged cells from oxidative stress, we would die quickly from this damage to vital cellular parts if the antioxidant enzymes and compounds were our only means of protection. This is why it is essential that we optimize all of these natural defense systems. Our best defense. Outside of Eden, our food and our environment have totally changed subsequently. Our bodies are literally under attack. Air and water pollution, the long-range effects of smoking, and a faster-paced and pressure-packed lifestyle add up to stress on our bodies. Even our diet has suffered. Our food supply significantly deficient in quality nutrients. In 1970, Americans spent about $6 billion on fast food. In 2000 they spent more than $110 billion. Americans now spend more money on fast food than on higher education, personal computer software, or new cars. They spend more on fast food than on movies, books, magazines, newspapers, videos, and recorded music combined. All of these factors mean free radicals are more active and damaging than ever. Nutritional medicine, supplementing our diet with vital antioxidant vitamins and minerals, is the only means we have to supercharge our bodies. Natural defense and immune system. Nutritional medicine protects our health by enhancing the natural defense systems God has created for a polluted world. When we provide the proper nutrients at the optimal levels that the body needs to function, it can do what God intended. Once you understand the concept of oxidative stress and its deleterious effect on your body, you will want to learn how to have victory over it. You will want to know how to have enough antioxidants and their supporting nutrients on board to handle the number of free radicals your body produces. As simple as this sounds, it is a revolutionary concept when it comes to our health. The longer we are able to prevent or delay these chronic degenerative diseases, the longer we are able to enjoy good health. We are all going to die sometime, unless the Lord returns first, but as my friend claimed, I too want to live until I die. Balance is the goal. When I was a young teenager, the federal government decided to take most of the silver out of our coins. Instantly, All the old coins, which were solid silver, were worth much more than the new coins the government was minting. Many individuals and businesses began buying up these solid silver coins and, of course, we teens gathered up as many solid silver coins as we could find too. I was especially in luck. My dad owned a Dairy Queen, and he brought home a pile of coins each night that I would have to roll up in paper rolls. I would carefully select out the solid silver coins, with my dad's permission, and then take them out to sell them. I loved pulling open the heavy wooden door at the hardware store off of Main Street. The musty smells of old wood, furniture polish, and oil would welcome me along with the friendly voice of Mr. Smalley saying, "Hello there, son." When Mr. Smalley saw me coming, he'd bring out a scale to weigh my coins. He paid by the weight. He used the old-fashioned kind that had two trays on either side of a balance arm. Mr. Smalley loaded my coins on one tray, then placed weights, one at a time, onto the other tray. I remember holding my breath with excitement when he had to keep pulling out more and more brass weights to counterbalance all my coins. As it got close, he'd glance over at me out from under the bill of his cap and wink. "Bingo," he'd say when the scale finally balanced out. Then he'd tell me how much money I was going to get for all those silver coins. Balance is key when it comes to oxidative stress. The anecdote I've told offers a useful analogy. Our body is always trying to put enough brass weights, antioxidants, on one tray to balance out all of the silver coins, free radicals. The body makes some of those antioxidants, but they are simply not enough. Our food, especially fruits and vegetables, used to provide all the extra antioxidants our bodies needed. A generation or two ago, people ate more whole, fresh foods that contain significantly more antioxidants than today's diet does. But as a result of the tremendous increase in the toxins in our environment today, along with the depleted nutrients we receive from our highly processed foods, our scale is out of balance in favor of the silver coins, free radicals. We need to add nutritional supplements to the balance in order to provide the level of antioxidants our bodies need. In fact, we want the brass weights to tip the scale in its favor because then we won't have oxidative stress. Remember, there are two sides of the coin: the amount of free radicals our bodies have to deal with and an optimized antioxidant repair system. In the chapters that follow, I will lay out the medical evidence that shows how you as an individual can improve your antioxidant defense system by eating a healthy diet, exercising moderately, and taking high-quality nutritional supplements. I will also show you how, by taking what I refer to as optimizers, super potent antioxidants, you can even regain your health if you have already lost it. First, meet someone who learned firsthand how powerful nutritional medicine can be. Evelyn's story. Evelyn had just moved to Spokane, Washington, with her family when a serious automobile accident left her hospitalized with multiple injuries. Her left side became weak and numb, and the doctors were worried she had suffered a stroke. Test after heart-rending test left her and her family in the dark. They had no idea what was happening to her body. Approximately 6 months later, during which time Evelyn saw 18 different physicians, she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. One of the great causes of oxidative stress is injuries or major surgeries, and Evelyn's physicians felt that the trauma of the accident had triggered the MS. Evelyn has always tried to have a good attitude toward her diagnosis and promised never to let the disease get her down. Doctors started her on a drug called Betaseron, which is a common drug used for MS. Betaseron is Act2-ally beta-interferon, a chemical that tries to build up the immune system, very expensive and very hard to tolerate. Evelyn's body was just barely able to tolerate this medication, and she became very sick. After 2 months, she told her family and her doctor she would not continue taking the drug. Her family was supportive, realizing that the terrible side effects were not worth any gain she might receive. I was devastated and spent many days depressed, Evelyn remembers. I would stare out my window and ask those haunting questions, why me? And why now? I spent nights wandering the halls of our home or sitting at our parlor window crying. It was my only time to be alone, when I could express my deepest emotions. Evelyn attended support group meetings with her husband and children. She and her family began making adjustments to their lifestyle in order to accommodate and care for her needs. Evelyn also faced the possibility of sudden blindness, a symptom of MS that some people experience. I would sit at the foot of my children's beds, she recalls, watching them sleep, memorizing their faces, the color of their hair, their peaceful expressions so I wouldn't forget what they looked like. I would write in my journal and try to document everything I could remember about my children. A day didn't pass that I would take a single moment for granted. It was not long before Evelyn began to decline. Over the next 4 years, she continued to lose strength in both of her legs, and eventually in her arms and hands. She had to use a 4-pronged cane for a while. A few months later she needed a walker. Even more frustrating and discouraging was the fact that she began to experience bowel and bladder retention. This not only made her feel uncomfortable, it also led to several bladder and kidney infections. She became totally dependent on her family for both her physical and emotional needs. Through it all, Evelyn's attitude was amazing. She could hardly move or go anywhere without the help of her walker or family. She could see the shock at her decline written all over her friends' faces. But Evelyn didn't give up. In response to her disease, this wife and mom started physical therapy and began to research MS on her own. Evelyn tried some alternative therapies but continued to decline. Then, almost 4 years after her diagnosis, she decided to try taking potent nutritional supplements in an attempt to slow down the progression of her disease. She started with some strong antioxidant and mineral tablets along with grapeseed extract and a natural nutrient called coenzyme Q10. Within weeks, Evelyn began to feel better. For the first time in years, I slept through the night and woke up feeling rested, she reports. I no longer needed a nap during the day, and I didn't have bladder or bowel problems. I experienced an increase in my endurance level. My strength began returning in my legs and my arms. I could even run up the stairs to answer the phone, which stunned my children. In fact, I completely surprised my daughter, Tasha, when I started to jump rope with her. For the first time in a long time, I was able to walk outside barefoot and feel the grass under my toes. Evelyn had many other surprises as she continued taking her nutritional supplements. For one, even before the accident, she had suffered from heart palpitations. Along with the improvement she noticed in her MS, she also realized that her heart was beating normally again. When she approached her doctor about the possibility of quitting the drug, Nopace, that controlled her heart arrhythmia, he did some testing and wrote on her chart, "Off all meds." Evelyn's life had been miraculously changed. What happened? Why did Evelyn improve so much? At the time I became involved such results. I had witnessed many patients with flare-ups from their disease going into remission. But their overall strength and body function still slowly declined. Evelyn's story was markedly by applying the principles you will learn in this book, Evelyn was able to win the war within. She began providing enough antioxidants and their supporting nutrients to restore balance to her body and bring the oxidative stress back under control. She built up her body's natural immune system while improving her body's natural repair system. I'm happy to report that Evelyn has continued to improve and now leads an active life. It has been more than 7 years since she started her nutritional program. She still has MS, of course, and has to be careful. But she is living life to the fullest. She continues to go to her MS support group not for herself but to encourage others. Evelyn's neurologist still does not know what to think about her miraculous turnaround. He recently ordered a repeat MRI of her brain. To his amazement, the white plaque spread throughout the brain that is so diagnostic of MS had significantly diminished. This could mean only one thing: healing had occurred during the interim. Normally, these typical lesions on the brain only increase in number. Needless to say, Evelyn's neurologist was speechless. Here is strong evidence that the body is still able to heal itself when necessary nutrients are available at optimal levels. Evelyn's story is just one illustration of the benefits of winning the war within. You now understand the basic concept of oxidative stress. So you now need to take a closer look at each of these individual chronic degenerative diseases to better understand how you can best prevent them. If you already have a serious degenerative disease, you will discover how you can best redeem your health. You will discover the wondrous results of a whole new approach of preventive medicine, cellular nutrition.